Hey guys, so I am sitting at the terminal of Viking Line. Today our family is going on a sort of a staycation on a cruise, or it's more like a ferry. It's this daily ferry that runs between Turku to Stockholm, and we've got the grandparents with us as well. In this video I am going to be referring to them as Moomin and Uki. Moomin means grandma and Uki means grandpa. So we are actually not going to disembark at Stockholm. This is our first time taking this ferry as a family. It's my very first time. My husband has taken it before, but we're in for a ride. So let's go and have a look. When you check in, your boarding pass is printed, and it also doubles as your key card. So we're 7022. This is the in-laws room, Moomin and Uki's room. So this room that we booked for Moomin and Uki is called Seaside for Allergy, which means that there are 4 beds here and with a window. It's called Allergy. It's actually allergy free because there's no rug in this room. My father-in-law says that he prefers to have the allergy room because he doesn't like the carpet. In this room they have a TV, they have a phone. Over here you have a little station here to get ready, a little vanity station. And there's a hair dryer here, a little seat, and I'm going to fold down one of those beds in just a moment. Oh, that's a little ladder if you need to get to the top bunk. There's only 2 people staying here. I don't think anyone's sleeping on the top, but you can hang your coat here. Behind this door here, there's a light switch, and this is their little private bathroom. It says don't put garbage in there. You have a shower with a vent, and then over here, tiny sink. You have some cups here. Towels are in the beds. All right, cool. This is my first time doing this, but I assume you just pull it down like that. Oh, that's it. And I guess if you want it to be extra safe, can you sleep under these straps if you don't want to fall out? There are towels here. There are sheets and blankets. Looks quite clean. And then up top, whoa. And then you would get that ladder to go up on top, like so, if anybody were to sleep up here. This is so cool. I think they will probably sleep here and on the other side. I don't think anyone's going to be sleeping here, but that's pretty neat. Oh, you probably want to know what we paid for this room. We are sailing on off season, and it's a Monday night, so there weren't a lot of people here. We paid, Seaside for Allergy from Turku to Stockholm is 58 euros, and from Stockholm back to Turku is 25 euros. So altogether, this room costs 83 euros, and we have it for just under 24 hours. We are not getting off at Stockholm, so that's why we have a 2-way access to the room. We also have a bonus card that my husband signed up with, so we saved a little bit of money there as well. This room here is 9.5 square meters or 102 square feet. And when you're not using this bed in the daytime, it doubles as a little couch as well. I'm just getting ready to leave to show you the next room, but it looks like we've already started moving. It's so smooth, you can barely hear it or feel it. All right, let's have a look outside. Ooh, this is so cool. Bye bye, Turku. See you in 24 hours. Now let's go try and find our room. We are on deck 8, so let's see if I can find that on my own. Okay, so that was just basically, if there's an emergency, just listen to the signal, and then they will direct you where you need to go. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Alright, I'm looking at the map here. Oh, okay. I'm here right now. We're looking for 8830. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to walk all the way to the other end of the ship. Moomin said that there might be people that come on this ship on Monday nights to dance. This cruise or ferry is actually also known as a party ferry. On the weekends during the summertime, a lot of people come in here to attend the bars and go to different musical events and get drunk, get wasted. So I've actually never been on this ship before, although I wish we had come before we had kids. But my husband called these the annoying party ships, so we never tried it out. Okay, I think I am getting closer. Yes, okay. Our room is in the bow of the ship, so it's in the very front. Yes, we booked a fancy suite. But anyways, yeah. So this is known as a party ship, but Like I mentioned, we're traveling on a Monday evening at the end of March, and there's not a lot of people in here. 8830. Ooh. Wow, here's a look at our room. Fancy. Oh my goodness, and we even have a fruit platter and chocolates. Wow. Our room is called the Sweet Organic, a stylish suite in harmonious colors in the bow. It's so fancy. It's fancier than our own bed at home. So my husband and my son will be sleeping here. Over here you have the hair dryer, you have your phone, the mirror, a little stool you can get ready in. Over here you have a TV. Okay, well there's not much to see right now because it's so dark out. So I will have to show you in the morning. But if we come around this way, here's a little table here. And here's a couch. Wow, somebody can really book this and have like a nice little party in here. Is that a mirror? So this is also a bed. We'll have to figure out how to turn this into a bed. We have another TV here. There's 2 TVs here. And we have a fully stocked fridge. Included in the price. We've got sodas, we've got beers, we've got 4 bottles of water and a bottle of champagne. All right. And then, let's see. So this is behind the bed. It's kind of this like darkened glass. You can still see through it. And then let's see what's in here. Ah, the bathroom. Wow, look at that. So this is a half bathroom. It's got a toilet, a bidet, a sink. Nice. All right, and then there's another door over here. Let's check this out. Turn on the light. It's so funny that the lights are always outside. Oh, and look, we have another bathroom in here. 2 toilets. And here is the sink. Here is the shower. And the best part about this room, or this suite, we have a sauna. Da, da, da. This is an infrared sauna. Wow, this is so exciting. And they even have a squeegee in here for you to squeegee the floor. I am so excited. I am so excited. I can't contain my excitement. Okay, my kids are gonna flip once they find out what our room looks like. All right, so let me tell you about how much we pay for this room. It's a little bit much. So from Turku to Stockholm is 264 euros. From Stockholm back to Turku is 192, which means this whole room cost us 456 euros. And this includes the bonus card discount. So we splurged a little bit. We wanted to do something nice for the family, to have a nice little break. So yeah. And the reason why we're not disembarking at Stockholm is because being on this ferry/cruise ship is exciting enough for our 2 small kids. I don't want this trip to be so much of a headache that I would experience what a cruise or a ferry feels like, plus having to travel to a new city with kids. So, but the next time we'll likely disembark at Stockholm and check out Stockholm for a few days before we take the ferry back to Turku. But this is so convenient. We left at about 9 p.m. and we're going to get to Stockholm in about 10 hours. So we're going to get there really early at like 6:30 in the morning or something. And then it's going to dock for maybe an hour. And then it's going to head back to Turku. So we're just having a staycation on a cruise/ferry. All right. I'm going to go meet up with the rest of the family now. And so everybody can have a look at our room. It's so nice. Oh, and that's the speed?
That's the speed, 19.9 knots.
And what is 256?
This is the course.
Ah, wow. Okay, thank you. So it's midnight now, actually close to 12:30. Our kids are finally asleep. I just want to take a look around and get myself acclimated to where everything is. So now that I'm looking at this map here, I understand a little bit better of how everything is laid out. So let me show you. Decks 3, 4, and 5 are mostly car platforms and car decks. Deck 5, there are a whole bunch of rooms. I'm assuming that most of them don't have any windows, especially these in the middle. Maybe the ones on the side do. And then deck 6 is pretty much all cabins as well. Deck 7, same thing, mostly cabins. Deck 8 is where we're staying, so all cabins here. And then deck 9, we've got some cabins here, conference, arcade, kiosk, and then there's this shopping world tax-free that I will have to check out tomorrow because it's closed right now. Deck 10, this is where we'll have breakfast tomorrow morning. There's a little game room and arcade, sweet and salty cafe. This is where we grabbed our dinner, and our kids were playing in the kids section when we were just watching them from the other side of the glass. And then over here there are some bars. So there's a retro bar and dancing, Rockmore bar. There's a casino here, Club Vogue, which I think is 2 floors, and then sun deck outside. Okay, and then deck 11, there's an Oscar a la carte restaurant up here, Seymour Champagne Lounge, wine shop, restrooms, arcade, Frank's casual dining, another kids area here. There's a spa, and then this is the second floor of the Club Vogue. So I think I might take a walk around some of the bars just because nothing else is really open right now. There are stairs to get to every deck, as well as elevators. Alright, and I assume this is the arcade. By arcade, they mean gambling machines. I think they're closing down. I hear a cashier counting change in here. So this is Club Vogue, Nightclub and Lounge. The gates are closed. I don't see anybody in here. Let's see, what's this? Smoking lounge? I think, is the spa on this side? Maybe. Oh, you can also bring your pets on board as well. Here comes 2 dogs. Hi. Here's a spa. They have swimwear and towels and shampoo and stuff. Oh, look at those cute little bathing suits. And then here are the opening hours as well as the price. Adults, 27 euros each. Kids, 14 to 17. 16 euros, and kids 3 to 13, 11 euros. So I think they have saunas and hot tubs. You can book spa appointments here as well for treatments and stuff. Okay, let's keep walking. So there's like seating like this all throughout because most people's cabins are very small and there's not a lot of space to hang out in, so people just hang out here. Oh, here's the kids play area. It's closed right now, but it's like there's like climbing walls and stuff. Oh, here's Frank's casual dining. Looks casual. All right, and then this is the menu. Burgers and grill, pizza, pasta, and your choice. Find a table, order at the bar, pick up your order. That sounds good. Sounds casual. All right, what's over here? Oh, this is still Frank's casual dining. Is this a real plant? No. Okay, it looks like the Oscar restaurant is closed. Alright, whoever designed these rugs needs to rethink because I keep thinking that I'm walking over cables, but it's just a print in the carpet. It's so quiet. I think most people are already sleeping. But this place is huge. I wonder how many people can fit on this ship. I'll have to look that up. I can imagine how crazy this place can get during peak seasons and summertime. They also have special events here sometimes where they'll host like musicians and stuff like that, and people would come just for that specific event. Piano here. This is a kids zone and there's some arcade games in here. These cost $2.50 to play. And we have an air hockey table. This one is how much? $2.50. And then we have some claw machines, one for candy, one for stuffed animals, and stuffed animal one is 5 euros, but there's a prize every time. My son was begging us to play this, and we promised him that he could play it tomorrow. And then the candy machine is, let's see, how much is this? $2.50. And then there's an Angry Birds whack-a-mole game that my son was playing with earlier. Okay, let's keep walking. This is the Rockmore bar. All right, I feel kind of weird coming in here because I don't plan on staying. But there's some gambling machines. Oh, it looks like the musicians are wrapping up, so we missed that. But there's really only like 3 tables in here. Oh, wow. All right, and then across the hallway is Club Vogue. Club Vogue, nightclub and lounge. The 2-level nightclub will impress any partygoer. All right, let's have a walkthrough of Club Vogue. What's up? Wow. All right, it's happening in here. This is a TV. I don't want to get too close. There's people dancing. Okay, here is the cruise program for tomorrow. It looks like they have some kids programs here as well. There's kids cartoons in the morning, kids candy bingo, fun action. I don't know what that is. Ooh, there's a pianist playing. And this band, Elixir Show Band is playing again. Goodbye hugs. So I think we get back to Turku around 8 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, I'm heading back to our room now. I'm whispering because I'm walking down this long corridor full of rooms. Although I think most of them are probably empty, but you never know. I'm gonna go to the sauna now, the infrared sauna, take a shower, and probably go to sleep. I'm probably not gonna film for the rest of the evening, so I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It's 10:30 a.m. the next morning. We woke up pretty early because our allotted breakfast time was at 8:30, so we woke the kids up at around 8:15 and made it to the restaurant at 8:30. Because we're staying in a premium cabin, we also had a premium breakfast as well. We had complimentary breakfast at the Oscar a la carte restaurant. There was a buffet of things that you can choose from, and they also had a warm menu in which you can order a dish as well. So I think I had the traditional breakfast, which had sausage, eggs, and bacon as well. The bacon was really salty. But regardless, it was really nice. We had breakfast with Moomin and Uki as well. The kids were a little bit tired and antsy, and they woke up wanting to look out the window because it was dark last night. They couldn't really see much, but this morning they woke up and they just couldn't stop staring outside the window. The view is absolutely stunning. We ended up going to the sauna last night, and I didn't get to sleep until 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. Okay, now let's turn you around so that you can have a look at what our view looks like from the window. Look at that. We've been staring at this all morning. There's so many islands around us as we navigate carefully out of the archipelago. This portion of the video is brought to you by Seaside, from the creators of NordVPN. Seaside is an eSIM for travel. Nowadays, a lot of newer phones are eSIM card compatible. For instance, I have an iPhone 15, and my phone doesn't actually have a slot on the side of the phone that opens up to hold a SIM card because everything is virtual now. So I am able to download multiple eSIM cards onto my phone. For instance, I have one for the US, and I also have one for Finland. And now I also have a Seaside eSIM card as well. Through the Seaside app, you're able to download multiple eSIM cards as needed, depending on where you're traveling to. You are able to choose from a variety of different type of eSIM cards for over 190 countries and over 8 regions. And they also offer a global plan as well. Seaside is compatible with both iOS and also Android devices. They offer 24/7 chat support, and for whatever reason, if you download the app and find out that it doesn't work on your phone, you're able to contact Seaside and they will give you a full refund. Now, if you want to give Seaside a try yourself, to get an exclusive 15% off discount, use my code Finlandia at checkout, or you can scan the QR code that's on the screen now. If you're not going to be traveling anytime soon, you can take a screenshot or a photo of this QR code to use later. Thank you to Seaside for sponsoring this portion of the video. We are heading to lunch, and we got a lunch ticket here. It printed along with the boarding pass and the key cards to get into the rooms. We had lunch at 1:30 Stockholm time, 2:30 Turku time, and it was a buffet. We paid a little bit extra to get window seating because we had a really nice view, and looking at the sea was a nice distraction for our kids. But there were a lot of people there for the lunch buffet because there's another Viking Line ship that left from Turku early this morning. It went to Åland. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's an autonomous territory under Finnish sovereignty. And we have to stop there on our way, both on our way to Stockholm and on our way back from Stockholm, because there's a duty-free shop on this ship. And the only way for them to be able to offer duty-free shopping is if they make a stop there. So we stopped there for 15 minutes, I believe, and a lot of people got on because they were taking a day trip. So they took the Viking Glory from Turku early in the morning. I think they left at maybe 8 a.m. and then they got off at Åland and then came onto our ship, and now we're heading back to Turku. Let's go ahead and take a look at the duty-free shopping because I have to go back to our room and start packing soon. We're going to be in Turku in less than 2 hours. Oh, there's a game room over here. I think this is the teen room. And all these games cost money as well. This one is 250 euros. These are 250. Air hockey table for 250. And a Jurassic Park game for also 250. I think they also sell bracelets here where you can have a bracelet for your kid and they can just go to town using the bracelets to play games. All right, here's Shopping World. Let's go have a quick look. Oh, there's also an outlet today as well. All right, let's go here first. Shopping World. Bath and Body by Ritual. Candles can only be purchased 1 hour before arrival to your final destination. They don't want you burning up your room. L'Oreal makeup. Clinique. Wow, it's like a whole shopping mall. Kylie. Skincare, Korean beauty. Wow. Cologne. Men's fashion. Wow, look at this dress. Let's see how much things are. So what is this? Shoe accessory for $7.95. Guess shoes, 80 euros. Sunglasses. Oh my. Liquor. Oh wow, look at all the cigarettes. Smoking kills. Wonder why this one is locked up. Chocolate section. I forgot to mention this in my Easter video, but this is really cool. This is milk chocolate egg that's actually packaged in an actual eggshell. A handmade Finnish classic since 1896. Finest almond and nut nougat in a real eggshell. $12.50 for a 4-pack. Milk-free and vegan and soy-free chocolates. Huge Mentos. Oh, these are really good. It's like a mint candy outside with chocolate on the inside. It's a nice little surprise once you get to the middle of the candy. Oh, this is interesting. A salt collection. Oh, they also have frozen shrimp. And are those clams? Ooh, Atlantic Star, Star of the Sea. Cooked American lobster. Argentina red shrimps. Lamb, I think. Ooh, wow. Beef. Ooh, kid stuff. Toys. Is this a cat or a mouse? think it's a mouse.
Tehty se tynnyri varattu johonkin, mutta kun se jäi sitten, niin sitten...
Also some convenience items, if you forgot anything at home. Okay, I need an explanation on this. Marimekko. Ooh, these are pretty. Look at this set. 80. A vase. Candle holder. This is 30% off. And these Moomin cups are $18.95. If you go to City Market, they're about $22, I think. No, there's also a guest store here. A standalone guest store. These lines on the floor, I tell you. There's also storage lockers here. I wonder, I guess if you don't have a room, you can put your stuff here. An ATM. Fashion outlet is this way. 60% off. Fashion sale. This part of the ship is for meetings. There's like meeting rooms here, so companies can book meetings on the ship. They have like coffee machines and stuff. All right, let's have a look at the sale. Oh, that's it? It's just a tiny room. These boots might be interesting. 50% off from 109. Steve Madden. No, they're not worth 50 euros. Oh, this is the shirt that Moomin got for our daughter. All right, and some men's stuff. Ooh. Last Chance Itala stuff and Legos. $95.95 on sale for 30% off. This is $47.95 on sale for 30% off. Candle holders. $55.95 minus 30%. Here's an info desk. Gamble with a view. Alright. So I didn't get a chance to interview Uki, but the reason why we decided to take the Viking Line Grace in particular is because Uki's old company actually built this ship. And this ship was built in Turku. So it has a nice family history and a nice Turku history. So that's why we wanted to feature the Viking Line Grace in this video. There also is a competitor called Celia. They also run the same ferry route from both Turku and Helsinki to Stockholm and back. And they also have to make a stop at Åland as well. Here are some awards that the Viking Grace has won. 1 million passengers from 2013. The ship also has a godmother, ship's godmother, Anne Charlotte Nordstrom. Oh, that must be from the ribbon cutting ceremony. Alright, so now it is 6:50, exactly 1 hour before we arrive at the Turku here. I'm gonna go and pack up our stuff and maybe check out the card deck, and then we're gonna get ready to go home. Oh, look, this is one of the rooms next to us. It's only a few doors down, but this one doesn't have a window, so there's a nice piece of art here. It looks like somebody has already started to clean this room. There's what it looks like with the 2 beds folded down. So according to their website, they have 20 different types of cabins. All right, here's our messy room. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and pack. Since everything was included in the price, we're gonna pack up everything in the fridge. I brought some cucumber slices because my son really likes cucumber, and sometimes he doesn't eat enough food at restaurants. So this came in handy last night when we had dinner at that little cafe. We didn't pay for extra cucumber. We just gave him some of our home brought ones. And I also brought him boiled egg too, because with kids, you never know. Now I'm gonna pack up all the leftover drinks in here, and we're taking home this too. Even though we don't drink, we might just gift it to somebody. We pay for it, might as well take it. So when we first got on the ship last night, as we were having dinner and sitting down, I realized that I was getting a little bit dizzy because I was just getting used to the way the boat sways and rocks. And there's also a small vibration coming from the boat's engine as well that I had to get used to. If you're out and about on the ship, you don't really notice or remember that you're on a ship. But when you are in the restroom or the bathroom and you're using the toilet paper, everything is single-plied because they want to make sure that it flushes down the toilet easily. Not to be gross about it, but when you flush the toilet, there's like a suction sound. It's kind of similar to when you're on an airplane. So they also have that going. It really scared my son last night when he flushed the toilet. Regarding the breakfast that we had this morning, my husband said that the quality of the food has gone down since, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago. He didn't specify, but he said that there used to be more different types of meats available that they cut for you at the counter, but now there's only one. And there are not many fish dishes available either, except for like some pickled herring and stuff. So he was complaining about the quality and how it's gone down over the years. Some people say that he likes to complain a lot, or others just say that he has high standards, depending on how you look at it. Overall, this was a nice experience. Now I know what to expect on these type of boats. So next time when we actually do get off at Stockholm, I'll be better prepared. And one big question I had was, what do you wear on the ship? It's actually quite warm right now, maybe because I have 2 layers on and I'm really trying to pack really fast. But last night when we got here, it was rather warm on the ship. I mean, of course, if you go out to the sun deck, it was really windy and cold. But on the ship, it's quite warm. At least it was today and yesterday. In the premium rooms here, they do have AC available here with this little switch, and you can switch either warmer or cooler. Maybe I'll set it to 0 because I'm really hot. And then also, I don't understand why they have this here, because I was trying to dry my hair last night and my kids were both asleep and luckily they didn't wake up, but I don't know why they put it out here. It's quite inconvenient. Oh yeah, and my son definitely wants me to take this for him because he's drawn in here and he's quite proud of it. Let's see, I forget what he said. I think these are islands with sharks and whales and stuff. Oh wow, he was able to complete that by himself. Nice. All right, so we'll grab that. Yeah, and this place is really kid-friendly. We didn't end up going to any of the special programs today. It's just too hard to plan with 2 small kids, so we just kind of winged it. But overall, this was a lovely experience, and I would definitely do this again, even though this is the party boat of Finland. It's about 7:40 now, and we are just pulling up to the Turku harbor. And I think the cleaning crew will start their cleaning, and this boat will head back on the route that we were just on at 9 p.m. So they clean for about an hour before they take off again. This poor ship never gets a break. There's also the Viking Glory that leaves early in the morning, like I mentioned. So these 2 ships just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm all packed. I'm ready to go. I might not film for the rest of the trip because it's just hectic with 2 kids and all the luggage and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming with us on our first ever family trip on the Viking Line. And thank you again to Sally for sponsoring a portion of this video. I don't think I could have found a better partner than Sally for this sailing trip. If you would like to give Sally the eSIM card service a try, be sure to use the code Finlandia at checkout for 15% off of your data plan, or I will leave the QR code here once again. You can take a picture or a screenshot and save it for the next time you go somewhere. Thank you again for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Moi moi. We're in the elevator. We're gonna go down to the 4th deck. Deck 4. It's like the car park. Okay, so I think you push that. Wait, it's not opening. What? I don't understand. Oh, long push. Oh. Wow. Oh my goodness. So these are huge trucks, and oh my god. Don't want to get killed, but it looks like all the cars and trucks are just lined up. So maybe you just go in and you go find your car. All right, that was interesting. I wanted to make sure that I can get back in. So, oh, there's more on this side. All the trucks. Wow. Cool.